Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and this is going to be a video of me making a cake for one of my friend's birthdays. I do have a food business and I will tag it below, so go follow that if you're interested in more or if you want to order from me. So yeah, this is gonna go actually really fast. I didn't realize how fast this video was. That's me shaving the cakes and then shaping them into a heart to make sure that, they're all even. Once that was done, I started getting ready to make the filling, which was requested for strawberries, and I made a ganache and a whipped cream off screen, and then I made the frosting, which was, wow, this is fast. The frosting that I used to layer the cake, and as you see me putting on the actual board of the cake, that is a simple syrup that I make. Is just equal parts sugar, equal parts water, and it keeps the cake from getting, dry, even after it's been frozen. And that's the whipped cream that I made. The frosting that I make that goes on the cake and around it and I use to pipe, it's a Russian buttercream, which is just butter and condensed milk, and I personally add a little bit of heavy cream to give it like a little fluffier feeling, so it's not like, oh, it's just butter, something like that. Yeah, then that's me making sure, trying to smooth out all the sides, which actually took a lot because I had to make sure that it was all even at first, and then I put it in the fridge and I'm shaving off the excess to make the corners as sharp as possible and smoothing it out. Yeah, and that's like the rough, that was like day one of frosting, like probably day one, hour 3 after I put it back in the fridge. And then here's me probably that same day doing the border. I don't worry about the bottom being too, like the bottom being too clean because I cover it up with the border anyway, so you can't really see that. So that's me piping. I don't know exactly what like tip I'm using, but that's me piping it on to the bottom of the cake. And yeah, it just keeps on going from there. Doing that last one is so hard for me because I don't know why I didn't start it at the point of the heart, and yeah, I kind of regretted that later. And then yeah, this is me smoothing out the cake before I put it back in the freezer because it was starting to melt because it was real hot. Yeah, that's just me smoothing out the cake, trying to get it as smooth as possible before I start doing the border on top. And I don't know if you can see it there, if I did it. Did I do it yet? No, I did not. I make a huge mistake and almost start crying. I won't lie. I'm just kidding. Didn't start crying, but I was very frustrated. But as you can see, here it is. I start doing the second round of border, and then yeah, just keep watching. I do the second round of boarding, and this is me making the white frosting because I totally forgot that she wanted the colors to be white and pink, and so I had to scrape off the second layer that I just put on, and I had to remake the buttercream because I dyed it all pink already, and there was no white buttercream left. Not buttercream, Russian buttercream. Yeah, so then this is me taking off that layer after I re-put it in the freezer so it'll be easy to like just, yeah, take off and stuff. It's like popping off almost, yeah. And then I'm trying to like make sure that it's all smooth. And now I start doing it after I fill the piping bag. I start doing it again, and I'm like, okay, because I looked back and I was like, why is it missing something? I feel like she wanted something else. I looked back at the request, said pink and white, and I was like, oh shit, I messed up. But it wasn't too bad of a mess up because it's not like I had decorated the whole cake already. If I did, I would have taken a whole day off. Like, ugh. And the recipe for the buttercream calls for like, I don't even know, like a lot. Well, not a lot, but a good amount of butter. So, yeah. So here I am finishing out the border, the second layer of the border, I should say. And yeah, I think I go back and fix it because I was like, there's something I don't like here. And yeah, I was really slow with this. Like, really, really slow. And then I start working on the top border, which is the same motion and like the same design as the bottom border, if you couldn't tell. And I'm just twirling it and trying to make sure that you get that like indent of the heart, if you couldn't tell already. And yeah, I wasn't worrying about too much of that. I don't know if you can see there's like a little indent right there because I end up covering it up with a strawberry. So that's me trying to do the outside border with white. Not trying, doing the outside border with white, I should say. Yeah, it's just a little show off. And I didn't film me doing the inside because I my camera cut off. And this is me trying to use these little stencils that I got and then giving up, realizing that it wasn't gonna fit what she wanted on the cake. And yeah, the writing, I realized that I would have to do it by like hand, by like writing it. And I was like, let me save that for last. And so I started fixing up some of the holes. So there's like some of the parts where you can tell it was chocolate cake. And I was like, I don't want you to know that chocolate cake. I want you to think it's vanilla or it's strawberry, pink. You know what I mean? What? Yeah. And yeah. This is me trying to use a round bowl that I have I was going to start doing drapes. And so I was like, I want these to be a perfect circle. So let me try and get it as best as possible. And then I eventually end up just giving up that. As you can see, there's a little part there where you can still see the chocolate. I do end up fixing that by the end, so it doesn't look like that. Yeah, no, this is me trying to follow. Actually, no, this is me filling in the bald spots almost that the cake has, and I'm trying to smooth it out because I'm like, ooh, this is not as good as it could be because this is only the second like cake that I made, even though it wasn't an order. It was like a request. I was like, you know what, exposure. So yeah, this is me trying to do the bowls again because I erased it and they weren't even at all, and I don't know why. And I ended up just forgetting. It's just saying forget the bowl. I'm just gonna, I don't even know, man. Okay, second time filming this. Went really fast. This is me doing the border. I end up not liking it, and so I just freehand it. And then once I get the hang of it, I start doing it. I put it in the freezer, and then once I take it out the freezer, there's this one part that I didn't like, so I scraped it off and redid it. And then this is the end result before I do the writing. And can you guess what the writing says? It says, "You're a virgin who can't drive." That's what she requested. So thank you for watching my YouTube video. You know, if you want more food content or you want to see like more random videos, I am going to post another one that is of me and said friend at our college for a black event that they're hosting for like a couple days. And so there is a little crazy stuff that's gonna happen in there. Some of it's like just for fun, and some of it was like, oh, okay, yeah. So go follow my Instagram, TikTok, and go follow my food Instagram, you know. If you want to see more of that, I will be posting a quick reel of this video basically. So make sure to go like it and comment if you want to see more. Thank you. Peace out.